Boom, 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 boom. What's up, y'all? This is Maurice Delk, and welcome to my show. Welcome to my vlogcast, my podcast, whatever y'all want to call it. Sorry I'm late, man. You know how it is. CPT, color people time. But y'all seen all the foolery today, man. What happened with the 34 counts. And you got people glorifying this, but this is not about Trump, y'all. It's about our country. It's about our home where we live at. You did. So let's get into it, man, because I've been triggered a lot today. And we got a special guest, Orlando Owens, and he's gonna get ready to come on here, and he's gonna tell about. I interviewed him like about a year and a half ago, but he's gonna reintroduce himself again, and we're gonna talk about some stuff, y'all. We're gonna talk about it. You dig? But wow, I was shocked. It wasn't no surprise that Trump was found guilty on 34. They hurried up, they couldn't wait that. And before I get into this, Trump already knew. That's my speculation. I ain't gonna call it speculation because when you have a lawyer, they're gonna tell you what's gonna happen. They're gonna tell you this gonna happen. Trump's all calm, and guess what? We got this good win over evil. You dig? So what's going on? We got Orlando Owens over here.
What's going on, brother? I'm working with my little light here because I'm a dark skinny, so I got to make sure I get a little light. I'm gonna give me a light soon, but man, Mo, thanks for having me on your platform.
Anytime.
Hello to all your guests. If I'm being truthful, you all, this was not Brother Mo's fault. I was just got home running behind. I'm trying to get in shape, Mo. So I was running behind the gym and trying to lose some of this weight. I got a 3-year-old. So you all, Mo was waiting on me. So I apologize to your audience and also to you, Brother Mo. Thanks again for letting me be on your platform.
Hey, anytime, bro. So what's on your mind? I'm going to send Audra.
So what's on my mind? I am I put a SOS out today too. I was, how do I say, not surprised, but definitely ready to go to work. That's all I can say. We knew it was a good chance that he would be found guilty. We was holding out hope that one person would say, man, this don't make no sense. And this just don't add up. And this judge, man, just, made every which way that's never been done before or, done before and held up. It's just unbelievable, man. Just unbelievable. I'm not necessarily upset versus let's get to work. And that's why my project Move the Needle. If you guys go to Orlando4wi.com here, if you're in Milwaukee, wherever you're watching the country, we need donations. We're hiring and have hired the best get out the vote team in the city, in the state of Wisconsin, in my opinion, of young Black people who are ready to roll and to go out and knock doors for Donald Trump. Because we see this country unraveling. And for some, who may know a little bit more about the justice system, we know that it's always a coin toss, when certain ones who are maybe facing certain things, how the system can be unfair. And I think what Donald Trump has done, he has exposed the judicial system, law enforcement system to the world. From way back from Comey, when Peter Strzok and the whole FBI, a lot of people.
The ambassador, they're like.
Yeah. Hey, I got you a little bit, Audra. I'm gonna let him finish. I got you.
A lot of people just didn't know that, the corruption, because maybe their exposure to the law system and law enforcement had never seen something like that before. So Trump being attacked by a dirty FBI agent in Comey and Peter Strzok and Miss Page on how they did this whole manipulation, how Hillary Clinton, the dossier, a lot of people now say, I never knew that people could be so corrupt. And he's opened the eyes for a lot of people. So yes. To that, your guest, man, she rocking that. Okay, she rocking that hat. I see it.
She rocking that hat. What's up, Audra?
Go give me one.
Hey, baby.
What's going on?
Oh, shit. Are we ready?
We ready.
We ready. I can't even express you the anger that I am feeling right now, Mo. Let's just
Yeah.
fucking acknowledge the bullshit that's going on in our country. Let's just acknowledge it. We've got political prisoners. We've got people being hunted. I'm one of the people that are being hunted. I literally had to move to Virginia. I had to abandon my home state of Michigan because I was being hunted in my own state. Let's just talk about the corruption, the tyranny, the absolutely fucking devastating blow we just had today. Let's accept it. It was a devastating blow. Not that we can't overcome it, right? We can absolutely 100% overcome it. But let's just talk about the fact that they think they can get away with this. That is dangerous enough. Dangerous enough.
Yeah, very, very dangerous.
I'm sorry. I cannot take this corruption anymore in this country. I don't know how much more God-loving, Constitution-loving patriots are going to be able to take this shit anymore. Let's just be honest.
Yeah, people. You know what? People were very angry. I was angry. I had to calm my tail down today. I said, you know what? I'm that voice. Let me calm down. And I see everybody going crazy. So I look, me. If I had to calm down, I'm like, oh man, you know. So I want to get everybody to take on this. That's why I said, you know what, let's just do this, right? Hey, first of all, this is my guy Orlando Owens. He's here in Wisconsin, and he's running for what you running for? State treasurer.
Well, I've updated my paperwork for running for state treasurer in 2026. But currently, right now, I'm working on an initiative with my business, Owens and Associates, called Move the Needle. And we're trying to move the needle here in the city of Milwaukee. City of Milwaukee, Wisconsin is the heart rock of the Democratic Party. If we can move the needle by getting a few more thousand votes here in the city, we win the county of Milwaukee. We win the city and the county, or at least move the needle, not win it, but just get more out of it. We win the state of Wisconsin. We win Wisconsin. We win the nation back.
You feel me?
Hey Mo, are you live on your Facebook page? I just went to it. I don't know if you clicked it yet.
Yeah, I'm live on my Facebook page too.
Okay, I'll make sure because I wanted to simulcast it too.
I'll make sure I thought I was live. Why is it
Orlando, I just want to say thank you for being willing to step up and take a stand. But I fear for our country. Mm-hmm. I fear absolutely 100% for our country because it's not this, we always were taught that good conquers over evil, that the right conquers over wrong. But man, both sides are corrupt. Let's just be fucking honest up in this bitch, right, Mo? Right? Well, listen, it is good versus evil. It is not right versus left. It is good versus evil. It's an absolute corruption of our country. I mean, I know we've gone over this several times, Mo, but man, I have ancestors that have fought and bled and died from this country. And today I cried in their honor. I cried because I just thought, man, God damn, this is corrupt. This is so corrupt.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so devastating to our Constitution, to the very foundation of this country. And I just don't know how we're going to recover from this if something doesn't drastically change. Let's just be honest with ourselves. Orlando, God, man, I love you. I ran for Congress. I know the fight that you are fighting. And man, I ran as a Republican and I was attacked from both sides when I said, listen, corrupt is corrupt. It doesn't matter what side it comes from. It doesn't matter. I don't care if you have an R or D in front of your name. Wrong is wrong. And man, you say that, they come. They absolutely come. This country has fallen so far, and it's just absolutely devastating to what we stand for as a country, what we're meant to be fighting for. It's just disgusting. And I God bless you, Orlando. I will pray for you. Absolutely.
All right. Your mic, Orlando. Your mic muted.
We have the bigger issue in front of us. That race by the side. Mo, I don't see you on Facebook, man.
It showed me on Facebook right here. It's like a.
Let me see here, man. Let me go on my phone.
On my page, it says a live stream. It says live over here.
Mo Reese. Let me see if it come up on my phone. So I was on my laptop.
Oh, now it's showing. Now it's showing up. Hold on, but it says copy. Hold on. Let me check out something.
Okay.
It says copy. Let
No,
me
your friend, man, is she's right on.
Oh, you know what I'm doing? For some reason, they made it private.
Oh,
I
so
can't
on
see
your
it.
friends. So I'm not on your friends. Am I not a friend of yours?
No, what happened is they automatically made it private. Now it's public. Now it's public,
So
and
go back.
it should show up right now.
Let me see here. I'll go there. Give it a second. I'm gonna hit. I don't want to hit refresh because I want to lose you guys.
Mm-hmm.
And let me see if it comes back in now.
Yep, it's back public now. I think I have to go ahead and
It's on now.
do that real quick.
You see Maurice? I'm on your page. Say Maurice Dope, and I see the last thing you had from 2 hours ago. Black Democrat voters with liberals got y'all. That's the last thing I see on your page.
Yeah, I said she lost signal. I said okay. I'll just old one right now. She did fine. Yeah.
No, I mean she represents a lot of people, Mo.
Yeah, it's a lot of people
who are just fed up.
fed up.
We had to brace ourselves for this reality,
Mm-hmm.
and you have to be honest with yourself that this could actually happen. And when you did that, you but it doesn't take away the sting, but it creates the resolve for us to say, yeah, it's time to go to work, because there are powers that be, and she's spot on as far as the uniparty is concerned. She is spot on. She is spot on. And I do see you on my phone. I don't know why I don't see you on my page. Let me go back in here now and see on it.
Yeah, because I'm right here. I'm right here. It's
I have no idea. Let me go back out of there, but I don't know.
Yeah.
But I can do it. I can simulcast it from my phone, so no problem. I'm gonna forward this to myself, to my page, and also my other page too. Yep, and then we'll do it to on my own from my page as well too. Share. So it should be on both of my pages also too now. But no, she's absolutely correct. The uniparty is a real thing. We saw votes. We've seen these things. We know that both sides, there are certain ones who are, you know, not always moving in the way that they should be moving. That's facts. And so it's frustrating.
It is.
Now, I will say this. I will say this, that there are some who and I should hit follow. I don't know why I'm not following you, so maybe that's it. Both my pages are following you now. That recognize that, some of these jokers, man, you don't know what you're gonna get out of each vote. Look at Mitt Romney. I mean, and I'm not saying you don't have swing states, but I tell you, man, on some votes, he should be voting with us before he vote with them Democrats. I understand we from Milwaukee, so I understand. You understand that you got to represent your district, so you may not be able to be the most reddest meat Republican like in Waukesha. But you should, when you ran, you should have been telling people, listen, it's okay to disagree with me sometime, and I might disagree with you sometime too, but you can't devalue your values.
Exactly.
And if that's the case, then you ran a dishonest campaign to the constituents who elected you, because you can't get up in there and all of a sudden, you just break with the, every single vote. So I understand the swing votes and swing districts. I don't know if you remember, we had a senator here back in the day, Mo, maybe about, I don't know, 7, 8, maybe 10 years ago. His name was Dale Schultz.
Okay.
I think his name was Dale. I know his last name was Schultz. He was up north somewhere, and he lived in a swing district.
Yeah.
So he had the county. He was almost 48 in this district. So you always you never knew where Dale was going to break on the vote, because he was in a swing district. So he couldn't ever be too far right, because then the left, who elected them, who felt he was decent, wouldn't elect him. And he could never be too far to the left, because the ones that he rocked with, the Republicans, be like, hold on, man. So he was always very careful on how he walked that line, and you never knew. But I think sometimes we don't understand that in swing districts. But nonetheless, she's absolutely right, man. In the end, you got, votes from Republicans in red districts who voted with the Democrats. Makes no sense. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I'm just listening, man. It made me think when I talk to a lot of Republicans that sometimes I work with that's customers, and they some straight, a lot of the Republicans, they act like, I hate to say that, they act like Democrats. It's like they hold back things that they should say. They won't call out stuff that they should call out. And my biggest issue with a lot of Republicans, they don't call it out because you know why? Because they play the game. At the end of the day, this political arena is just a game.
It's theater.
Yeah.
And that's the problem. When we're not transparent to the voters. Okay, I got you on both my platforms. Awesome.
All right, on, man.
On my personal page and my campaign page. But yeah, man, we are just. I posted on X, man, free Trump, because a guy did some videos. And he was like, free. It was a brother saying free Trump, and I think it's taken off. When I said free Trump, it's crazy. I think I still got a red Mac. I may have to go dig I thought I had a black one, but I may have to get mine, man, because I may get Juneteenth coming up. I hope you come out hang out with us. Man, I may have to have some shirts made, a couple shirts say free Trump.
Where y'all gonna be at? You're gonna be actually at Juneteenth?
Yeah, we're gonna be at Juneteenth. We got a booth. We've been there, man, every year for the last probably, man, we've been at Juneteenth for the last 15 years, man.
Yeah.
It's all we've been at, not only there, we've been at Garfield Days.
Okay.
So we got a booth. So this year, hopefully I'm gonna try to find me a shirt that say free Trump. And because Project Move the Needle, all it is, Mo, is a get out the vote effort. And we're trying to move the needle and just get a few more votes in certain targeted wards in the city of Milwaukee. And I'm fundraising right now. I have about 7 to 10 people who are just awesome young people who are Black and Latino, and they from the block, and they rock with Trump. More importantly, they trust me, and I rock with them. They rock with me. And we want to get the message out to every person in the city of Milwaukee. Man, listen. Think about what Trump has done from the First Step Act. So now Trump will be a recipient of his own thing he passed because he's now a felon. When you want to talk about, he can't even vote for himself right now. Can't vote for himself.
But you can vote for him.
But you can vote for him. And tell
you one vote.
Again, you look at all the stuff that Joe Biden and the Democrats are very clear how they want to paint Trump like he's a racist, he's a bigot. Hold on. From the biggest bigot who said, I don't want my kids on a racial on busing to make a racial jungle. The same one who said, they want to put y'all back in chains. And so the dialect of Black people, all of a sudden you want to sound like a Southerner.
Mm-hmm.
Your best mentor was a former Grand Wizard himself down in the Congress. Forget how he talked about William Byrd. So he's changing. He's a Klan member, Joe. From the 86 to the 93 crime bill, Joe was integral in all those things.
Mm-hmm.
Poor kids are just as smart as white kids. I didn't know all white kids are smart, Joe.
You know?
I didn't know that. Because I went with some white ones that wasn't all that smart, Joe.
You know what I'm saying?
So I didn't know that. That poor kids is just as smart as white kids. I didn't know the white kids was the litmus test for smartness. I didn't know that. Then you go to Morehouse, one of the historical Black college, all male college, and say how America is systemically racist. But Joe, you've been in the Congress for 50 years. What have you done to make America unsystemically racist? A country, as he say, a country that you love as a Black man, but didn't love you back. The nerve of you, Mr. Biden, Joseph Biden. The nerve of you. 94 crime bill. You can't go to any 7-Eleven without having a slight accent. Just,
Mm-hmm.
just a blazing racist. Don't forget how he checked the NAACP when they had that Zoom call that leaked out, and he told them, "Hey, you need to get like the Latinos." I've done more for black people than anybody, even Barack Obama.
You know what? I've been said this. It may sound like you can call me coon or not, whatever, but black folks, black Democrats, y'all need to wake up. A lot of black Democrats are just trained. When I say trained, it's the same way we grew up in church. We grew up in church. We were taught if we don't go to church, we're going to hell. If we don't vote Democrat,
Come on.
we're gonna be poor if we don't vote Democrat. I mean, simple stuff they told us. Same thing is the religious folks. I call them Negro religious entertainment centers. Same thing. It's a religious politics. Same thing.
What you say? Say it again, Mo.
So it's the same thing. It's no different. It's no different. It's all a game. Same thing with politics. Same thing with the TD Jakes. Same thing with the Jesse Jackass. I'm gonna say it, Jesse Jackass. Same thing with the Obamas, the Obama administration. Same thing. We were taught a certain way. And let's keep it real. I was taught by my mama. I was taught by my family that I was supposed to. If you don't go to church, you're going to hell. Or you don't pay your tithes, you curse. Or if you ain't voting Democrat, you're gonna be poor. You're gonna be poor.
Then there's that quote that Biden said: if you don't vote Democrat, then Mo, you just ain't black.
The same guy that called us super predators and tell us we ain't black. The same dude that said we ain't black. And guess what? These Negroes still voted. These Negroes still voted.
Voted for him. And I didn't know I didn't know that we gave permission, in my humble opinion. White folk to tell that I ain't a black man. I don't care how down you think you are. I know there was a thing that you get to determine that who's black and who ain't.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. White Man, Mr. Charlie.
Exactly.
And they don't insult nobody. Well, I mean, Charlemagne the guy said, well, this saying about that, but he didn't check him on the fact of, I don't think that's your place, Mr. Joe Biden, to tell me who is and who ain't black. We could disagree. We're not a monolith.
I don't think it's a black person to tell is that their place to tell us we ain't black.
Well,
we ain't black enough.
We get the ones who call us, all the racist terms they call us. But again, these are the, I would call them the ones who can't really articulate an argument, and you just kind of just revert to name calling and whatever. But again, I didn't know that there's a certain place that non-white folk can tell me the degree of blackness that I should be. I didn't tell me where is the code to say, well, if you don't vote, Republican, then you're not white. Is that the equivalence to the same thing?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's just the audacity of this. And then to see this a verdict come down, 35 counts. And they all derive from maybe two. They already did this
35. I thought it was 34. You up a notch.
34. I'm sorry, 34.
No, maybe it is 35. Maybe I'm missing something, but it's still the same thing. Okay.
And we danced around the fact that you needed to. Man, this judge is crazy. I mean, it's unbelievable. But what Donald Trump has done has rallied so many people, and what even he's doing is this is what Democrats always do. They always overplay their hand. And now they're going to see the response to this. The hood is going to go crazy for Trump.
Mm-hmm.
They will say, well, man, listen, I know what it means to be railroaded. And Trump, if you win, you can change some of this stuff. Look at what he did over at the Libertarian Convention.
Oh, wait.
They had the booze going, and they had the libertarian president have to come out and tell them, hey, calm down. And then he said, well, let me say this to you. You can keep on, fighting if you want to, and just keep getting your 3%. Or you can vote for me, and I'll put some libertarians in my cabinet. You will have a seat at the table and an ear and, and a voice. In fact, I released one of the dudes y'all like from jail. The crowd went crazy, Mo. They went crazy. They had that sign, free whoever the guy. I didn't know who the dude was. But supposedly he created something like, I don't know, Amazon or something. It was a way you can, buy and sell stuff. Unfortunately, people was using it to sell drugs. And he was like, that was never the intention, but somehow he got caught up as, I guess, the channel in which he created that people could do this thing. But Trump said, y'all elect me, I'm gonna free him on day one. He been in prison for 13 years. Dude doing like triple life, something crazy.
Oh, Cycle said I was on the panel with him earlier. Okay.
The libertarians went crazy. So again, let's think if that, he gets some of that vote.
Yeah.
He gets some of the black vote. He gets some of the Latino vote. We move the needle in Milwaukee. Because again, the only way this is going to change, if we get Trump in, man. That's it.
The only way. The only way.
Because what we've been seeing are Republicans who don't go all in. Trump has gone all in. And the only way this stuff is going to change if he goes all in. Hey, donate to my campaign too, and to Mo's page.
All right. Most love. Most death. Show the love.
What do they say? Raid Joe Biden.
Yeah, we got Oregon for Trump over here. Oregon for Trump over here, y'all.
Well, Mo, I want to encourage you that you use your platform, because I'm with what you said. We can do a little march. We can do a little rally. I think it's none of that. But I do know this. I'm gonna need you on them doors. I don't need you to use your platform. To boost your platform to everywhere you can boost it, especially in Milwaukee.
Yep.
Target them, get them into those streams of people, them young Black and Latinos. If if I can help with that you can boost all over the city. We need you, Mo. We need you.
We need to. Well, we got Juneteenth coming up. I'm down, bro. I'm down.
Hey, we ain't got no choice, man.
We ain't got no choice. We ain't got no choice. It's something that we have to do. We have to do it.
It's do or shut up.
Yeah, long overdue too.
It's do or shut up. Either we're gonna do it or you're gonna shut up.
Yes, I did, conscious. I called Trump the new Nelson Mandela. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I'm gonna stick with it. I'm gonna apologize for it. You feel me?
What's going on?
and watch how. Look, I said that because I did say that Trump is the new Nelson Mandela. I said it.
Oh.
A lot of blacks gonna be mad I said it, but I said it, and I'm very unapologetic about it. So
I mean,
I'll take my coon card with a badge of honor with this.
If you look at, what you're saying is that both were disruptors.
It's Psycho like shaking my head. Okay, Psycho.
I'm just saying, both disrupted the system. A corrupt judicial system. In South Africa or Africa, they had apartheid and locked Nelson Mandela up. This is what this country is doing.
Right. They don't see that.
For political discourse. And South Africa was not a democracy.
Nope.
Well, not
Show wasn't a democracy. Show ain't.
If anything, it was close to being a monarch, or being I mean, you had coups and you had kings and chieftains and oligarchs or whatever. They locked Nelson Mandela up as a political prisoner because he stood against the man. Donald Trump has stood against the man.
The man.
Man. The system. And look what happens now. From Fonnie Williams and her shenanigans down in Georgia. Jack Smith was waiting to chomp at the bit. And this guy, Bragg. And the other one that got the woman that got, said she can't remember, but it was 40 years ago. But I remember in a dressing room, and one, it says, this is lawfare. This is lawfare.
Yeah. And the cycle, at least you keep it real over here. You ain't delusional like the rest of these people over here, man. I give you that cycle. I understand what he said, He got a totally different opinion than we have. I give him that on that. I don't agree with most stuff he say, but I give you that cycle.
I appreciate having a discourse. That's not a problem for me.
Right. I love discourse. I love this.
But now it's time for us to go out here, man, and double our efforts and get out here, man, and knock on these doors, do the TV, do the radio, do the social media. Because at this point,
say something.
We got to rock.
If Milwaukee can flip, you got it. Wisconsin it's over. Milwaukee is the biggest Democrat percentage. That hands down will slam dunk Wisconsin.
Well, we don't got to win Milwaukee. We just got to do better in Milwaukee. That's what Project Move the Needle is. I make no assertions that we'll win Milwaukee or Milwaukee County. But what we can do is that we can do better. If we get more votes for Trump, or people decide to say, I can't vote for Trump or Biden, I'm voting for Cornel West.
Yeah.
Or Kennedy. Just don't vote for Biden. If we can get more of the percentage, then that helps the county. And if we help the county, then that means we help the state. Because outstate Wisconsin's going to vote for Trump. We just got to do better in the city. So I'm not saying to win Milwaukee, because we won't. We won't win Milwaukee County. But can we do better? Can we do better?
Just do better.
We can do better. And we only need to move it.
You have a point. We do better. We
do better. If we do better, that means we help the outstate vote in Wisconsin up north, and that means we can win this state. And again, we need probably between 10 to 12,000 more votes. Just move the needle from 10% or 9% of the black vote that Trump got last time. If we can get to 13, 14, 15, if we can get there, then we win. We'll win enough of the city. We won't win the city, but we win enough. And if we can do the same type of activity in the county, then we won the state. We win the state. We win the country. Because as Wisconsin go, the nation go.
Yeah, well, the move is boots on the ground. Like you got it with that. That's what it is.
And like no other time before, the mix is there, Brother Mo, and to the young lady. The best campaign you can have is when people arrive at their own conclusion. You got young black people and older black people, just black people and brown people in general, saying, I can't rock with Biden. This ain't working. Without any campaign literature, without getting an ad, without getting anything, saying it on their own. Now, just take that same individual, and now you find him or her and you locate them, and you put a piece of literature in their hand, and you talk to them about making sure they go out and vote. That person now is not only angry, but let's move anger to action. What you gonna do with your anger? We just raised the city in Milwaukee. We just had a sales tax a few months ago that the city and the county gave to us, pro black folk and pro brown and pro white. What y'all gonna do about it?
Mm-hmm.
We just saw the NPS is about to lose special ed funding because they can't do paperwork, but they just passed a referendum that's going to raise the property taxes and has raised property taxes on properties across Milwaukee. There was an article done that Milwaukee has some of the highest rents in the country. So for all those renters say, I don't care nothing about that, who you think your landlord going to pass that new cost to?
Well, I read the stats on that, and with that referendum, because I was reading about it when I went to vote, and it said that it was 30 some young white people with no kids that were, voting in favor of giving MPS more money. Now, statistics also show that the reading levels are horrible here. And so people are curious, where the hell is the money going? Which it seems to be a problem collectively in this county. If they don't want to do as little as fixing these street lights, giving people free ring cameras, you want the crime to stop, there's things you can do to get it done that aren't a whole bunch of money. You know what I mean?
Yep.
They are failing miserably here. Coming from Dane County, I spent my whole life in Dane County. Okay.
Bless your heart. Bless your heart.
Yes. It is night and day. You see these young guys running around. They got their Glocks in their armpit now. They have no regard. It is insanity. You can't do that where I'm from. You go to jail. You have a police response of 2 to 3 minutes where I'm from. Here, you're lucky to make it to the hospital, survive a bullet wound. It is a war zone, and they let it happen.
She telling the truth.
Yes.
And all Cavalier can do is stand his smiling cake ass up here and talk about, oh, I'm going to stop reckless driving. Yay. Get out of here.
Hold on now. You got to give Cavalier some credit because he does the best Barack Obama impersonation ever. We're going to stop reckless driving, and we're going to make sure that individuals, this has to stop. He sounds just like Barack Obama. I'm like, so you want to, and we're going to stop the nonsense. This has to stop.
Yeah, no, he's good.
You ain't lying, Orlando.
He's good. He can talk a good game, but the city shows a lot different.
Get out of here, man.
Yeah, it's
you can't be real when you don't even want to, make sure the wrongs in your own family who do wrong get the law.
Oh yeah, you mean his half brother?
Right. So
we don't want to go down that rabbit hole.
How you gonna get tough on for other folk? Whatever happened to him. Stop it, man. Stop it. You and your family knew that man was on the run and did this, that, and it was in your mama house or whatever, your cousin house, whatever. How you gonna be someone talking about we're gonna stop this and this has to stop? When the kid got shot, I think it was a shooting the other day, and he was out there saying, I heard this and the hit and run. No, the child got hit by a car. I think it was reckless. He was like, I jumped up and had to say this is utter BS. Utter BS. I was like, okay, Barack, get angry, Barack. Let me know, Barack. Go ahead, Barack. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, in 2 years that I've been here consistently, okay, like a resident here, I think we've been so far at 2 situations. My son was walking to a corner store, noon, broad daylight, just to get some coffee and some Newports. Doesn't even make it around the corner. They just start shooting. 3 people died that day on that corner. And it's like they shoot, they're gone. The police are there. I'm looking on FaceTime at a lady that's less than 25 with a chest wound. That cop had to stop giving her CPR. It was a trauma scenario. Thank God. God is a wonderful thing in the aspect that he forgot the debit card. He had to come back home. That 3-minute difference, is life-changing. Like, I've never seen anything like that. And people act like that's an everyday thing, like that's okay and that's normality. No, it's not. That's not normal. In all these stories, you'll see at the end, if you have any information, please call. If you have any information, you're on mute, sir. You're on mute.
I just say this. Because you're talking good, sister. You're talking good. Because let's take it a step further. This is what the police are. I'm not a fan of Norman, Jeffrey Norman, the police chief. I'm not a fan of him or Ball, the lady chief of the sheriffs. But the little they do, you can't even get the DA to prosecute. DA Chisholm, who ain't running for re-election.
Yeah, they're in and out. That's nothing.
Can you get him to prosecute?
You know what they do? They book them. They book them, let them out on a signature bond. Who cares if you just shot, 2-3 people? You can get right out. See you later. Come back for court. Don't forget. It's like this can't be. It's insanity. That's why I said, remember when we used to have the things neighborhood watch that everybody would have in their window, like it's safe to come here, et cetera, for the kids. Okay,
Yep.
Since we don't have that anymore, that's why I propose giving people the cameras for free. Hand them out. Give them to everybody. Get these street lights back working. They shouldn't fail at all. And then they'll have whole blocks out for days. They got a hose stroll. We all know about that. They don't do nothing about it. When you ask them, they're too busy.
If you really are looking for a job, and more, I'm gonna put another shameless plug in. Come on to the Joseph Project, man. Come on to the Joseph Project. Every Wednesday at 9:45 at 5401 West Center Street. We're helping anyone who want to come in who looking for work in manufacturing. Good paying
You said
job.
5401 Center. Wait,
West
is
Center.
that?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you're looking for a job in manufacturing, let me know. Again, you got to meet some requirements, but nonetheless, don't say you out here committing crime because you can't feed your family. But I will say this: I understand that manufacturing ain't for everybody. I get it, but if you're an able-bodied man or woman, don't say no opportunities here. I would like for them to be in the city, but they're not. But nonetheless, they're close enough that you can get some money. So if you're just doing crime because you're a criminal, then you can't be amongst the people. You got to go sit down.
Man.
Bottom line, you got to go sit down.
No, I hear you. And even with Trump, the thing is that people don't realize, and he said it 100 times, they can do it to him. What do you think they can do to you? And being a person that did prison reform for 15 years, you can't tell me shit about this system. I know it's bad. I know it's messed up. I've seen it all. And some of these people that you want to consider, I was a felon until I wasn't. Now what? Some of these people that have been to jail are better people than the average Sunday churchgoer. I'll tell you that. So, what are we talking about here? Do we want it to all go left and it's just a free-for-all and people could do whatever the hell they want? Or is it only going to be certain people? We're just going to keep it like that. Nobody can ever complain. Don't cry about how you've been railroaded or how this happened or that happened. So what? Suck it up, Buttercup. Let it ride. Then what?
She sound like she frustrated. That's how most people are, man.
Very frustrated. You dig?
So now and this today, this adds to that frustration. You don't lock up the ones who should be locked up, and the ones who should get probation and shouldn't be charged. You lock them up. The justice system is upside down. He said Trump is the new Tupac. I'm with it. I'm
just posting it trolling, man.
The country will never go all left or all right. I feel you there, but it's way
let me
too far
specify.
right now.
I meant left and going bad. I didn't mean essentially a party. I just meant like, going completely bad.
Off the rails.
Yes.
Off the rails, you dig?
Well, I'll say the country is, in my opinion, I may disagree with your guest here, Mr. I couldn't pronounce his name, psychopath. Psychopatheus.
Yeah.
I think this, man, I think the country has moved so far to the left. We have a broken immigration system. I mean, supposedly Biden is going to make some announcement, tomorrow or next week about having limits on how many illegals get in. And after that number of illegals get in, they stop them and you can't get no more for the day. How are you going to do that? You're going to send more troops to the border. Man, stop playing, man. That's election talk. That's election talk.
Like, stop.
You could have been did that, man, without having Congress input.
Biden don't even write his own scripts anyway. He don't even write his own speeches and stuff. At least Trump don't even write speeches. To be real with you, I'm an activist. I don't write speeches. I learned my lesson with it. I have to write my speeches. I get nervous. I leave it at home, so I have to freestyle, and it was better than my written speeches anyway. So I stopped writing speeches.
Speak from your heart.
From your heart.
Let the Lord use you.
Yep, let the Lord use you, and you speak upon it.
He give you the words to say in that moment.
The words of wisdom.
I mean, man, right now we're at we're at a crossroads, America.
This we are, bro.
I mean, what we gonna do? Either we're gonna stand up or we're gonna roll over. Because right now,
man,
the biggest cheerleader we have for this country is now a felon. And let me be clear, I know many good felons. So rock on, rock on, rock on.
Hello.
So what we gonna do, y'all? What we gonna do? Are we gonna pout? We're gonna say, yeah, we know.
But we got a lot of fellas in office, right? Fellas, especially the Democratic Party, they ain't never been convicted. They ain't never just, for real, they ain't been nowhere. They done some stuff behind closed doors, worse than drug dealers, worse than gangbangers, worse than you know what I'm talking about. These people committed way worse than Trump's so-called been convicted for.
Again, man,
so why did they do it to the Clintons? I'm gonna say it like this here. I'm tired of repeating myself with email stuff, man. I'm tired of this.
Mo, we look at it's called a two-tiered justice system. A system for some, but not for everybody.
Yep.
The ones who have influence, wealth, and access. There's no way that Comey dismisses the charges against Hillary Clinton, but he finds everything he can do against Trump.
Yeah, exactly, brother.
We got Hunter Biden, and we can't want nothing. But he can walk. I mean, it's just the hypocrisy.
The hypocrisy
of the whole thing.
Ye hypocrite.
And now Trump has aligned with people who maybe have experienced that, who have a sympathetic ear for it. Again, he's the one who did the First Step Act. He's the one that brought opportunity zones to the hood so more folk can be working and don't have to resort to a criminal life. He's the one who said for all you black folk who want to send your kids to black schools, you're gonna lock in funding. But those same black schools called Trump a racist because he said, oh, well, what about what he said about some of them countries who they sugar honey iced tea countries? I said, wait a minute, man. Let's be clear here. Some of the countries that y'all referring to, y'all wouldn't even go yourself. I'm not going. I'm not going to be in the middle of some coup and can't leave the island
Mm-hmm.
Go to the continent. Can't leave the country. I'm not going. But you got the nerve to say, like, well, that was. No, it is what it is. You find yourself, in a country you can't leave because you decided to, spit on the sidewalk. You just don't know in that country you can't leave now because you spit on the sidewalk.
Mm-hmm.
But he supported the Central Park 5. Hey, buddy. Yes, sir. Hey, buddy. Hold on. What's going on, buddy? Excuse you. Yes, sir.
Right there, man.
What's going on, man? That's my awesome son. He's 3 years old. He used to be in the bed, but he's a night owl. Telling your mom calling you. Go see what mommy want. But again, he's the one who he supported the death penalty for the Central Park 5. Wait a minute, man. During that time when the situation happened, a lot of people supported the death penalty for the Central Park 5.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't come out 2 years later that they were exonerated. So how is he wrong when in the time in which he lived, when this was happening, it was the best evidence they had?
Mm-hmm.
But he wrong for saying what everybody thought should happen? But eventually they were exonerated? Okay. But in that moment, people thought they was guilty of what they did. But Joe Biden passed the 93 and the 86 crime bill that locked up black and brown and poor whites for sure.
But Negroes act like they got amnesia on that, though. Negroes act like they got amnesia on it.
What your man said, the fake conviction. I like that. It's nothing. It's a desperate attempt from the left. They know they can't win against Trump. They have no one to replace Biden with him.
You know that, my brother. And they know that.
It's lawfare. But all this is gonna do now, there gonna be some say, well, I can't vote for him now. He's a convicted felon.
Thanks.
How in the world, why you don't say that when you looked and saw the evidence? You can't sit here and say that people ain't been falsely accused before. I mean, the evidence bear it out. But again, I believe Trump brought awareness to a system that is definitely broken. Trump 24, black folks wanted the 94 bill passed. I agree with you, my friend. Black folk wanted the 94 crime bill passed. And Joe Biden also said at the same time, he gonna write it for you. I'm quite certain, again, black folk in the time don't get a pass either.
But they also didn't know. But they also didn't know that their loved ones were going to get banked for smoking crack.
Shit.
How would they
I wasn't conscious enough when I voted for Obama the first term. I voted for Obama the first term, and I was like, oh, we got a Negro for president. We got a Negro. I was the one in tears when we voted when Obama won presidency. I was the one. I was the fool. Everybody plays the fool. That was me. I admit I was a fool.
But your man, by saying black people won the crime bill, I'm not saying they get a pass. Because after the numbers came out 7 years later, and they saw that more blacks and more brown and poor whites were being convicted under this law, why didn't they stop it? Because you got to remember now, that's a 94 crime bill. What you say about the 86 crime bill? Biden ushered in both of them.
You know what they'll say? They'll say, well, Obama cleaned that up with the sentencing reform in 2010. Okay, so what did that do for the people prior that got 20, 30, 40, 50 life for a little bit of nothing? That doesn't make sense to me. And that sentencing reform didn't help everybody. The First Step Act was a game changer for federal inmates, okay, and other inmates. I honestly, and God is my witness, helped many people fill out this paperwork to come home. None of their appeals were getting accepted. And this is before I even supported Trump. When that First Step Act came in, them papers were flying through the federal system. They were coming home like bang, bang, bang. I couldn't even believe it. So I would tell people from a personal experience, miss me, because I did it. You can't tell me shit about that. So that sentencing reform was great. Crack and cocaine became equal. Obama can get a clap for that. But it didn't change it for everybody.
And it wasn't even equal. This went to 18-1. I mean, it never became 1-1. He reduced it, but at the same time, he could have made it 1-1. The black president,
True.
Joe Biden, the vice president, he could have made it 1-1. They didn't. They could have did something about sentencing. They didn't. So
well,
again,
and now there, if you remember Iran-Contra, you know, all that was orchestrated, and now they hit the white community with fentanyl, even though, just like crack.
Tell us how you really feel, Kelly.
Crack didn't just affect the black community, right? Just like fentanyl doesn't affect just the white community. But there's a thing called every 11 seconds for a reason, you know? So they have no shame in their game. It's ridiculous.
well,
I get mad, so I'm gonna stop. But I thank you.
but that's the energy we need, because now Trump's a felon, and who you think felons gonna fight for you? Another felon.
Yes,
I'm just saying.
So like I said, both parties take the boom.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
I don't deny that, you know, especially, but we're not going to dismiss who were the authors of it, though. See what he's saying by saying if both parties are blamed. See now you're trying to whitewash it now. No. Biden touted the fact that he was the author of the crime bill to lock your cousins up. Let's be clear. I don't deny that both, but he said I was the lead sponsor. I'm the head Klansman. Let's be clear here now. Why he's talking about Junebug and his hair, and they rubbing the hair on his leg down in Mississippi. He was a lifeguard. He saved, and you know how he likes to just, say stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And Crackle Pop was down there, and he was a bad mamma jamma, as he said. Again, he said, I don't want my kids bust in the racial jungle. He said that by himself.
Mm-hmm.
By himself. He said that. He said, I don't want the colors mixing. That's what what it say. Segregation today. Segregation tomorrow. Segregation forever. You might as well say that. I don't want no busing. Half the, with them jungle folk. It'd be a busing jungle.
Mm-hmm.
But had the nerve to, 25 years later to say, if the Republicans win, they want to put y'all back in chains in the church. And everybody just clap. When the head Klansman himself was the one who wrote the bill.
Hallelujah.
To put y'all in chains. How ironic is that? Funny is that? The one who said they want to put y'all in chains after he already put you in chains. Stop. I'm getting loud. It's late. I shouldn't be that loud. I'm getting a little fired up.
Get fired up, man. Get pumped up, dude.
I'm sorry, my wife was looking. I was too loud. She said you're too loud. It's late. I got emotional. I'm sorry. I was getting fired up. My wife said it's too late to get that loud. Sorry.
You're like, man, though.
I was getting too
like, baby, please.
I was too loud. Sorry, honey. I was loud. But the bottom line is just the same, man. It's the double talk off both sides of your mouth. And we supposed to believe this stuff to be true. I mean, he can't, he's in the middle of the Gaza situation. He got people who outright saying they hate Jews. Well, if you're worried about them putting them in chains, JoJo, well, why are you allowing people to say chase the Jews off from the river to the sea?
Mm-hmm.
What you gonna do with us black folks, JoJo? Take them back to Africa.
You feel me?
You know, you don't have a problem with from the river to the sea chance. So he has his struggle now, and you know, I dislike saying I was about to say I hate too big a word. I dislike seeing young blacks in the middle just trying to say, well, we trying to stand up for the oppressed, and the Palestinians are the oppressed. I don't stop this mess.
Negro, please.
The Palestinians struck close first. They came with it. And Israel retaliated. But now you don't like the retaliation. To the point, Joe said, I'm not giving you weapons to do, mass the most impact.
Mm-hmm.
So how is Jewish folks who traditionally vote for Democrats feeling now? When your kids on the campus are being run off the campus, they can't wear their yarmulkes on campus.
Ha!
So what's y'all good Jewish folk gonna do?
Mm-hmm.
The majority of you, let's say non-traditional Jews who you just Jew by you a Jew and you don't practice Judaism, but but in a minute when they will say, well, it's your last name, you look like you should go too, because your peoples are the ones massacring the Gazans, the Muslims.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have the conflict with, well, what's the Muslims say? Well, Joe is all in this in the bundle, and Democrats are just because the problem they have done is this, Brother Mo. They tried to be all things to all people.
Ooh, wait.
You can't be all things to all, because somebody gonna get, as the Bible says, you can't have two masters. For one will you will hate, and the other will you will love.
Okay, you said all things, all the people, right? Okay, can you go with this other scripture? I know it's not related to that. It says, but Paul said, I became all things to all men.
So when Paul spoke about that, when he came to the all things all men, all men needed to know love and know Christ, and that became the university that all men knew. I needed to be all things all men, which is love. Right.
Okay.
The point of the cross.
That's why I have to rephrase that. With you, like you say all people, I said all men. Okay.
But it's clear you cannot have two masters, for you will love the one, you will curse the other.
You're right, amen.
But what you do for all men, for Christ said, by my love and kindness have I drawn all.
Yeah, all.
So Paul is that's only going on to refocus the point of, I became all things for all men, which is love. It's love. All men need love. It didn't mean he picked one or the other, or a position of it, but he said all men need love. The Bible was clear. But when you talk about your masters, you can only have one master. And the master that we serve is a God of love and also one of vengeance. Because we also serve a jealous God that put nothing above me. So again, when you're trying to be all things, because you can't do that. Because for one thing, you're not God-centered. And you're trying to be all things to all people, you're trying to use the worldly means to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the Palestinians have a point, and the Israel got a point. Well, they're not. You sound like you're waffling and you're shuffling. Beware of a man who's double-minded in his thinking. And that's what we got. Well, they both got a point. Hold on. Well, hey. Beware of a man who's double-minded in his thinking, as the word tells us. So he has all type of issues, and they're fundraising off this. And I'm quite certain Republicans, because I'm one of them, making certain like, hey, it's time. If you're on the fence, it's time to get off the fence. What you gonna do with your money, your time, your treasure, and your efforts now? Because again, they done convicted this man to be a felon. Where does it stop at? What does it stop at? It's not going to stop. You just convicted the highest elected official in our country. Just convicted them. And they think they was right for doing this, man. That's the crazy thing. It was 34 counts, bro. Unanimous. And then it wouldn't be unanimous because the way the judge said, well, some of y'all can agree on this charge. And some of y'all can agree on this charge. And that's, as long as y'all agree on something, you don't got to agree on all of them. You can convict them as guilty. Like, what? What?
Mm-hmm.
It's a shame. And, but not to be, how do I say this? It was not surprising.
Mm-hmm.
So, Brother Mo, man, I don't see anything from Ed, so I don't know if he's gonna come on. I don't get in.
I don't see him pulling up or nothing. You dig?
I don't see anything, and I don't want to take all your time because
No, you good, bro.
I talk. I can talk, so I can go. But I think Mo, I definitely want to connect with you, man, because I think we would love to have you, doing some stuff with us with this Move the Needle initiative. Please go to Orlando4FORWI.com and check out our website.
Can you repeat that for people can
Yep. So it's OrlandoFORWI.com. So Orlando for Wisconsin, we're using the Wisconsin abbreviation.com, and go there. You can donate there. You can send a message if you want to help and volunteer. We need, we have a staff that we hire. We don't want to keep them working because it's too many doors that have to be knocked on and too many engagement that has to happen.
Yes.
That we can't wait. We got to go now. We got to go now because again,
we got it, bro.
We're gonna have to make this happen right now. Ain't nobody coming to save us, man. It's on us.
Ain't nobody. And that Hitler account, man, it's been blocked. Don't be cool and put that name on there. Don't be trolling my stuff, man, because you've been blocked. Stop it. Stop trying to get me flagged over here, okay? I don't play that.
They're gonna come for you, man, because you got a strong.
Don't put the whole name Hitler with a white woman. Man, get out of here. You blocked. Don't play with me. You got no subscribers.
So what are you working on? Are you working with any of the campaigns? What are you doing? Because I know a lot of people know about you, Black Voices for Trump or Mega Black. I don't know. Have you heard about that movement?
Yeah, Mega Black and all that, man. Yeah. I you know what? I got my own brand with what I'm doing, but I work with everybody. But man, I'm going to work with everybody. Like I said, I'll be at the RNC convention. I'll be out there blogging for a whole week, doing it the whole time. And y'all hit me up. I'm rolling with y'all.
I want to come, man.
I'm not going in. I'm just going to be out there, just
I'll be. I don't got a ticket either, so I ain't going in unless somebody needs some help. But
I don't go in. I'm good. I don't been there before. I don't been to these places before. I don't been to Trump rallies. I don't been in all these. It's time to be out here.
So me and you, man, whenever you want, I'll be there probably every night I get off my job at 6. I'm gonna try to take some time off, but I'll go down. I can meet you during the daytime. Man, we can be a rolling team. I'll be with you every day.
Let's roll, bro.
Man,
and let's have breakfast before we do it, man. Let's have breakfast, chill, whatever. Whatever you dig.
Engage. We'll do some live shows. Let's set up a table.
We're gonna have some fun, Jack.
And let's do some shows, man. I'm with it. Ed is gonna be down there too. So,
and they don't know that we ain't the type of people that are gonna antagonize protesters. We'll be cool with the protesters. We ain't like that, yo. Dude, I was at the Kyle Rittenhouse rally, the Kyle Rittenhouse event up in Kenosha. I was cool with the BLM. I'm sitting there chilling. They offer me pizza. I'm eating pizza with them. I'm chilling, eating donuts with everybody. It is what it is, man.
Well, if you say I'm just trying to cover the story.
Cover the story. That's it. Shake your hand after I interview you. All right. Thanks for the interview. All right.
And that's it. And I appreciate it. Let me know where you stand. I may not agree with you, or my followers may not, but I just want to cover the story.
Mm-hmm.
And are you willing to talk without being belligerent and getting me blocked with a bunch of or attacking me? Then I'm cool. That's it. So what? So why y'all out here? It's not for me to. I just want to give y'all. I just want to give you the platform, the content, so we can see how you guys think and what you want to say. And Mo, I think you've earned the credentials of how to just let people be what they are.
Exactly.
Even if you don't agree with them, like, okay, I appreciate you. And
I like it better that way, actually. It makes it more like interesting. You talk and chill. Well, knowledge is power. So you can get knowledge, gain knowledge.
We had an event, man, a few years ago. I didn't agree with the event. It was the Milwaukee County GOP. And we had an event, with some candidates. I forget what it was, but it was over here in West Allis, man.
You said some candidates?
Some candidates.
Oh, there's some candidates, because I'm not a fan of Orlando Owens.
And some speakers. And the word had got out where we were going to be at. So some BLMers showed up, including Von Mays. Okay. So this bar has like an outside patio where we're going to be. Okay. So it was the weirdest thing. You probably know this bar, Brother Mo, because it's in West Allis, and the bar shares a patio with another bar. So,
I'm familiar with where's that at? I'm familiar with what's
the name of it because I ain't been, but they split the patio in half. But it's a a bar on the left side of each other, and they split the patio.
I love West
Allis. We're there. We're on one side of the patio with the bar that allowed us to come, and the BLMers showed up on the other side with the other bar that allowed them to come. Yes. So they there, we start the event and they're sitting down and they start heckling and booing and whatever. And I went over, man. Right. I went over and talked to him because, Vaughn was there. Vaughn knows me. I've been on Vaughn's show before. And Vaughn does this thing that he wants to cover the event, but he's quick to say, well, it's not my event. I'm just covering the event. But he quickly can turn into be like the vocal point of the event. So he's like, well, it ain't me, but here they are. So he kind of plays this, this dual role. And he, which you got to be able to kind of roll with the punters. Because at one time he's like, I'm just covering, but then he want to be in front of the camera, like he's talking. No, but I'm just covering the event. So I'm like, okay. Yeah. So I'm like, listen, man, nobody got a problem with y'all, whatever y'all on this side of the property with the other bar. We just asked, man, let us have our event. And, if y'all really dislike it, that's cool or whatever. We ain't gonna be here long, but let's just have a conversation, right? And so I kind of get Vaughn and like these protesters who wanted to be like the loud whatever. So I'm like, man, listen. And I kind of walk them off the main area so that the event can go on. I said, listen, man, so what's the concern? We don't like Trump. I said, okay, that's cool, man. It's America, man.
You know what I'm saying?
You don't have to like them, but we kind of chilling. I mean, what do you think your protest? Well, y'all shouldn't even be in Milwaukee County. I said, well, that's strange, man, because people should have the right to have their own thoughts no matter what. Just like
Thank
y'all
you,
have their
bro.
thoughts.
I like the way you think, bro. I like the way you think.
Y'all got thoughts. Ain't nobody saying y'all can't be here. So you saying that we can't be in Milwaukee? I said, that's a lot. And then they had a lot of kind of wild ones who was just saying, well, he Uncle Tom anyway. But Vaughn was there, right? Because Vaughn's kind of the leader. And it's another guy talking. I said, listen, I said, y'all, we can agree, disagree. I just
hey, when I first saw you like live streaming, he's a good friend of mine. You probably know him. Dante Jordan, Dirty Red. That's my brother. We done ministry for many years. About the Kyle Rittenhouse, the light-skinned dude. He said something about the Kyle Rittenhouse. You came and pulled up, and I was like, I agree with you, Orlando. I agree with you. That's when I linked up with you over there.
Okay.
Dirty Red was a Dante Jordan.
Yeah.
Red hair dude with the braids, the dreadlocks, man. And y'all was cool
together. We went to Morris together.
Oh, okay. I love Dirty Red. He was a group, a Christian rap we called Blunt Related. With him, Marlon, and my guy Craig. Three of them, they cold. Yeah,
we've had
like with the freckles and stuff, man. And man, I love Dirty Red.
He's someone that in any of these situations, man, because they can quickly get very heated and very emotional. So I'm always like, let's have a logical debate. If we disagree, that's fine.
Dirty Red is like to argue. That's my nigga, but he always like to argue.
He's a good dude. I like him. We might disagree politically. I follow him on Twitter. He's on TikTok a lot. So he's always on TikTok. In fact, I wish I had a chance to talk to him. I saw him a few days ago. It looks like he was trying to drive, like one of his daughters. He may have been teaching him how to drive. They were like in a Suburban or something.
Okay, yeah, he's a good dad.
I was because he definitely loves his daughters. I think he had all.
He loves God too. That's bigger than he loves God.
And that's another thing. We have a lot with the faith. And so, with that being said, we can come to an area with him or in the space and debate, and it don't get ugly. It don't get out.
Yeah, he cool.
It's gonna be like, okay, I disagree, but let's talk about. And so it's all. And for that type of discourse, I'm always down to say, man, we can disagree without being disagreeable, without being ugly, without starting calling each other names and throwing insults, because once that happened, the conversation has now devolved in something that I don't even want to be a part of, quite honestly. Because where does it stop? Because at some point I'm gonna say something that you ain't gonna let ride. You're gonna say something that I'm gonna say, you know what?
Let's be honest, Orlando. Me and you are conservatives. We Trump, but we ain't gonna agree with we're not gonna agree with 100% with each other. Let's be honest. You're gonna find some stuff. Well, I disagree with you, Mo. I'm gonna find stuff like, you know what? I disagree with you, Orlando, but I see your point. See, I can say I see your point, but I disagree with you, brother.
That's fair. Because
that's fair, brother. That's
how you're supposed to think. You're not supposed to agree with anybody 100%.
Unless you're a yes man for everybody.
Right. As much as we love our spouses and we love our family members, we don't agree with them 100%. If we're honest, let me be clear. If we're honest, man, we don't agree with ourselves 100% of the time. I don't know, so. And we seek God to say, Lord, I need you to show me, because I'm betwixt another Paul. Paul wrote, said, I am betwixt. Part of me says to do right, and when I do right, it seems like wrong is right there, and I do wrong. And he's battling with his own thoughts, like, God, I can't really figure this out. I need the help. So we even have an internal struggle, like, well, man, what should I do in this situation? So you don't even agree with yourself sometimes 100%. And because those are the situations when you say, man, I should have went with my first thought. I should have did that. Because you had a disagreement. So no, man, I think that's fair. I think that's human. If you agree with everything that I say, then that's a problem. Then I have to look at you like, there's something wrong with this. You can't agree with everything, because my own wife, who I share a home and a bed with, don't agree with everything. What you want from me? That everything I say is like That's awesome. What's really going on here? That's awesome. I gotta watch them. Brother Mo, I hope, man, I hope nobody does anything stupid over tonight.
You know, I had to calm myself down because everybody know me. I'm an activist, but I'm very aggressive. But I calmed down over the years, and you know what? You're right. We can't do nothing stupid over here. And I trust that conservatives don't do it. Hey, bro.
Well,
We don't do that.
right. Well, I trust that we turn this into action.
Into actions.
And
Hey,
that,
Rod,
that action is
you
not.
know what happened today?
Um,
Hold on. Trump was found guilty on 34 felony counts.
All 34.
Oh yeah. Yeah. What you gonna have? You gonna come on, bro.
He don't beat that.
What Felipe say about that? Felipe heard
He
that?
won't work.
Oh, I'm gonna holler Felipe. I'm Felipe like this
He'll
bullshit.
beat that.
Yeah.
How many years?
That's what I want to holler you about, bro.
I looked at it like, well,
Come here, bro. Come on here.
I figured that they was
Hey, this Orlando Owens, man. He's this is my brother right here, man. My brother Ryder right here. What's up, man? Show your face, bro. This is my brother right here, man. Milwaukee, man. Milwaukee right here, man.
What's good with you, boss?
you got it, bro.
Yeah, he's a minister, man. He do it all. He gonna do it, bro. Yeah, we gonna do some things together at the RNC this year, bro. He's good. He's a righteous brother.
Okay,
So
that's what's up.
show some love, bro. But Trump is officially a gangster. He got convicted. Oh, gangster. Now I really vote for him. Now I really vote for more than ever.
Shocked.
Dude, hey, Lando. This one dude, he never voted a day in his life. Dude just got dude was in prison. Dude was in prison for a while. He's out there on some BS. He heard that someone raided Trump's home. You know he did. For real, they raided Trump's home. Man, I'm gonna vote for that nigga. That's what he said.
You like John Brown.
So
You like the
and
old
Trump
John
said that like
They gonna have to get
they got the mugshot. I got his mugshot hat over there back there. I wear his mugshot. He be getting triggered when I wear his mugshot hat.
We gotta find somebody. We gotta find somebody
It
to
made
make
somebody
us some shirts to say "Free Trump." Doing team.
here. I felt like it didn't make me happy.
But Trump got convicted on
And
all
a
the
lot of
charges.
people was happy about it. Hell yeah!
But they so stupid, man.
I'm like, damn.
We don't even know what that means.
These dumb white liberals. This want them white liberals. Trust me.
I'm so thinking about something like
They dumb as hell.
you're a president, man. All right, that's what y'all want to do? Waste y'all time on that shit?
But anyway, Orlando, man, I just throw this out.
You good, man? Again, man, I appreciate you for letting me come on this evening, man.
Hey, you come on anytime, bro. I was hoping other guy come up here, but you know he busy.
Yeah,
You know.
I didn't see any notices from him, but I would say this, man. Let's do more. I'm going to start doing weekly briefings of what's going on.
Okay, you know what? Let's do this, man. Let's stick to it,
The
bro.
blunt is
Because I
tobacco.
want you to come. We're going to probably have them at the campaign office.
Cancer.
Okay, bro. I've been trying to get there. They ain't never open.
Yeah, I know that we have.
I told you I'd be there. I'll be driving over there. And I'll be mad. I was standing there for like an hour.
Strong.
we're going to
He
get
back out for
more.
lunch.
I'm gonna make myself more available too. We do have a staffer there, but he's not. He does have his hours set. They're gonna get better now. But what I want to do is this.
They waste their time trying to fuck with Trump. Though.
I want to do some daily briefings of kind of like press conferences.
Yeah.
Okay,
Invite different podcasters in,
let's
like
do this, bro.
that you can come in and just have an update of what we're working on and broadcast to
They
your
just
audience
so,
of everybody in your circle.
In my circle, yeah.
They can hear and they can post questions real time.
Yeah, real talk, Jack.
And want you to come. And I think it'd be awesome to have this engagement with people because we all have people that that other folk may not connect with, but you have people that I don't know. I know people you don't know, and when we go live, man, you talk to all the people in your circle, and it'd be awesome just to have this kind of weekly briefing 2 or 3 times a week and just kind of have the discussion on this is what we're doing with Project Move the Needle. This is who we have coming in as a guest speaker. Have candidates come down to the office. Most importantly, we want to just push out the information so people can be informed and make their own information.
You said Candace who?
Candidates.
Oh, I think it's Candace. I said, don't bring that.
Candace like running for like Eric.
Oh, I like to talk about Candace Owens because I don't like her.
Candidates like Eric Hovey's running. We're in Milwaukee. We probably got about 3 Republicans running for office. Bringing them in and give them some space to be on the platforms. Maybe we even get some surrogates from Donald Trump's team. I don't know, but the whole point of it is that the individuals who we want to invite is almost like a press corps. And you guys come in and you just cover the story, and you come as often as we can. We're going to be doing it 2 to 3 times a week. Yeah. And Mo, I would love to have you come there and just go live from your platform.
And let me know, bro, and I will be there. I'm very consistent.
Man, that's cool. I mean, and we're gonna try to feed folk who come, but let's go live in your platforms. Allow people to ask questions. I will take questions from the audience, whoever's there in the room, and also questions that have come up in your feed, like why that dude a Republican? Why he? We're gonna take all questions, man. So I think it's really cool. I call it's a briefing, and I had this idea to really bring in more content creators like you, because you guys have really big followings, to come in and go live, and let's see what happens.
Yeah, I have a big following. YouTube has started to demonetize me. They have been attacking me lately. I'm gonna hit the rumble.
Me and Ed was talking about you today about that. I said, Mo, he was like, man, Mo got a big following. I don't know if he demonetized or not, but he has a huge following. I said, I didn't know Mo had.
I have the biggest following out of all conservatives in Wisconsin.
I didn't know that.
I have the.
So are you being demonetized right now?
I'm being demonetized. I just got demonetized about a week and a half ago.
Can you come back?
No, I'm still doing my streams, but Google ain't paying me no more.
Oh,
it's directly to my, to my account, directly to my PayPal, my Cash App, and to a website if I have to do that. You know what I'm saying? It's more independent. Google ain't sponsoring me no more.
Can you come back?
You know what? It could be a blessing in disguise, because if someone donated $100, I only get $70 to $65 anyway.
So now,
if someone donate $10, I only get about $4. So it don't matter to me.
So now you're saying just donate directly to me.
Yeah, direct to me, and I get more. I do better anyway. So go ahead.
Y'all
heard y'all sell. They could have had money, but they messed up their own hustle. I'm being real. Man, they messed up their own grift.
Well, Mo, we got to get you some interviews from some of them guys going to be here, man, in town. All them Byron Darlington and all they call it the five. What they call it, the I forget the new five. Tim Scott, Byron Donaldson.
Oh yeah, Tim Scott. Yeah,
Boris. They call it Wesley Hunt. They call them the starting five. They need to come out and do your show, man.
Mark Burns, I know him personally. I just got to know.
And I want to try to do whatever I can to get some of that talent and some of those individuals come outside like where we are and do some stuff. So what my idea was this, man. They're gonna have this protest zone down at the convention, and my idea was that while the other side gonna be out there protesting and chanting, we're gonna turn our side into like this big old tailgate, have music, food, people like you doing interviews. Let's make ours a party. They can act the fool they want to over there. We're gonna have a good time. But I did have some people, which we see now, that's coming to I guess in some truth to it. They were concerned that, although we're going to be so close to these protesters, the protesters are going to clown. And they're going to come up to our area and try to make a scene.
Clown me. I'm ready.
I know you
are. I will go to jail.
I know you are. And so when I heard it, kind of thought about it, I said that there was a point, because although we there for a good time, they there to act the fool. And when they see that the attention not going to be on them, they're going to try to go wherever the attention is to show their behinds. And I said, yeah, I can see, but my original idea was to have this big tailgate party down there, bro. Every night, have a good time. And we still may do it. Maybe do it on a small level. Maybe it's me and you, and we'll see how.
I mean, let's do some. You dig? Let's do some.
I got you, man. Well, man, thank you, man.
Anytime Orlando, we got Orlando. Everybody, this is Orlando Owens. He's been a Republican way longer than me. I just started this, so he's been over here, man. And look, he can take me on his wing over here. So look, I don't mind being a mentor and learn new things over here. You dig? But I'm gonna still be me. You know that. But hey, I'm a big gangster. So shout out to you, everybody. You got any Jerry's final thought? I said Jerry's final thought. Mo's final thoughts. Orlando final thought.
Just go to our website, orlando4wi.com. We need donations and we need help. Project Move the Needle.
All right.
Project Move the Needle.
All right. What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna hold on. Give me a second. Don't go away yet. Fuck. I'm trying to end the stream. Oh, there you go. Hold on. Yeah, I'm trying to end the stream. Hold on. Oh, there you go. Hold on. Give me a second. All right. I'm about to end the stream. Shout out to everybody and stay on the back end. When I end the stream, bro. All right. Much luck. Anything you gotta say before I leave?
You got it.
You got it. That's it.
Oh, no.
Everybody.
Free Trump.
Free Trump. Free Donald J. Trump. Free the great white hope. He's the great white hope. I said it. You can say I'm cool. He's the great white hope.